Assalamu alaikum. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That means peace be unto you and the blessings of Allah and His mercy. And the reply is wa alaikum salam. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And peace be unto you and the blessings of Allah and His mercy. That is the greeting from Muslim to Muslim. And a lot of us Muslims don't say that particular greeting to those who don't practice the Islamic faith or who I would say are Muslims, because it has a deeper meaning for us as opposed to just saying it in general. When I say assalamu alaikum to my brother, I'm saying that your blood, your reputation, and your property is sacred. It is safe with me. Therefore, I would die for you. You're my brother. Surah 6:162 in the Quran says, say, my prayer, my sacrifice, my life, and my death is all for Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Qul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alameen. That's also like a prayer that you could say in one of your du'as. The reason why I'm making this video though is because I'm tired of seeing brothers posting these communities in the penitentiary, and they have captions on it like Muslims are more unified and more brotherly there as opposed to here. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Islam is more dangerous for you in the penitentiary than it is for you out here in the free world. And somebody is saying I'm tripping for saying that, but it's the truth. You know, all Muslims, I'm talking about our Islam followers, Sunni Muslims and Shia Muslims, they do not get along at all. And when they do, it be a lot of BS with it. Like, brothers might don't want to pray with this brother because he is Shia. Or brother might don't want this brother in the rank. But if he got a cell phone or a lot of canteen or some contraband, or he putting money in the Beta Mall for the feasts and all that for Ramadan, heck, that brother might end up becoming the imam on the yard. It ain't no telling. See, it's a lot of political things within inside our communities and ranks that make Islam and make you don't want to follow it. You know, it can. Almost all ways of lives in all different types of nations, man, it be for the betterment of the people, but the followers thereof is the ones that tarnishes the image of that particular culture, religion, way of life, or however you want to put it. Because Islam is a very beautiful religion, but it has a lot of bad stamps on it by those who don't know the religion, and also those who know the religion, but they feel as though they know too much. You know, so much. Listen, I have been around people that in the penitentiary, militant, 5 salats a day, ready to beat up the police if they touch the Quran or step on your prayer rug, all that. You know what I mean? I done been a brother like that, and I done did that. Done jumped on officers. I'm the Sharif, I'm the Imam, all this stuff right here. And I am a Shia Muslim. Yeah. If I was in the penitentiary and I said that, I probably had to fight. You see what I'm saying? My own brothers, though. So don't get it twisted and think that life is great behind the prison walls. It's not. And it ain't supposed to be great. But stop telling people that and stop acting like it is. You know, you have to really, the real truth of the matter is the most knowledgeable Muslim is the most respected one. And that's why I would openly declare what I follow and all, because I was always just only by Allah's leave, because I have to be humble and I don't want to sound arrogant. But I was always the most sharpest Muslim on any compound that I've ever been on. And that's why even if I wasn't the imam, I've taught more people to read the Quran than the imam. I had more people filing and understanding and teaching this deen more than the leadership. And I wasn't even in leadership. And that's what I'm saying, man. Learn the way of life and then incorporate it into your life. Don't be trying to jump on people and make people be the way you want them to be, because that ain't how it works. You know, a lot of people learn and a lot of people change. They grow and develop at different stages and at different times in life. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't no such thing as no perfect Muslim. You know, I pay attention. I know what time it is, bro. Straight up. I'm not slow out here. I don't be sleeping. You know, I do what I got to do for my family. While I'm out here doing this, my seed eats some ice cream. My young baby, that's Tahira. And my other daughter, Zahira. Yeah, we're a Muslim family. Yeah. I ain't gonna beat my daughters because they don't put on the hijab. You know what I mean? It's 100 and something degrees outside. Let's be realistic. You think you just want to sit outside in the 100-degree weather, just all wrapped up? You just doing that. Come on, who you trying to? Don't try to fool nobody. I wear kufis. I've been wearing kufis ever since before I even took my shahada, before I even knew what Islam was. As a youngster, that was a style in New York. I've been wearing this. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that I have a lot of them. I wear them like I put on socks. You know, that's nothing. But when you get in the penitentiary, that's the only thing the gangbangers, they want to wear a red kufi because they're a blood Muslim. Then you got the blue kufi because he's a Crip Muslim or a folk Muslim. Then you got the blue, you know what I mean? You got dudes that don't even want to be Muslims, but they want to be in the ranks. But they gangbanging too at the same time. So now you got a brother who got a beef with another brother, a blood and a Crip, and they your brother, then a Muslim. Come on, man, that is a mess, a hot mess. But yet and still, you got to wake up to that shit in the penitentiary on a daily basis. I got to a facility called Evans Correctional. I was in Evans, down here in SC. I was in Evans. No lie. Wallahi. After I came in the dorm, I was in Waxhaw B-side. After I walked in that dorm and I greeted the brothers and we all officed a lot, the first thing the brother asked me was, he gave me a knife and then asked me, did I need anything to eat? They all had knives under their prayer rugs, man. That's how dangerous it is in there. Yeah. I just want y'all to know that. You know, I be going on different subjects and things like that right there. Sometimes I want to write a book. But in the world we living in right now, I don't even got time to write no book. So I'm going to record things that I say. And then I'm going to put it out there in the atmosphere. So I know that my words is going to always be here because it's up in the cloud somewhere. Mm-hmm. I don't want no money. I don't want no podcast. I don't want none of that. In small segments, I'm going to give y'all the lives and times of a brother named Bilal right here, a.k.a. B Black. And for all my people from Durham, North Carolina, they all know me as New York. Know that. Real talk. I'm from Harlem, New York. That's where I was born at. I lived on the Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx, 1600. Word, 1600 Sedgwick Ave. Then we moved to Durham with my step-pops to the West End. And from the West End, all that, everything from Durham for me is history. I be from everywhere. McDougal the hood, I claim. Straight up. I'm a living legend. And I know a whole lot of legends. But that was my past life. And I took my shahada, I became Muslim. And I see things a little differently. But I came home from the penitentiary. I came home with the wrong mentality. Soon as I got out, I got shot. Hit up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in the Mac. I'm in Mac Gutierrez robbing niggas, taking everybody's shit. Because that was the type of stuff I was doing. Out here getting high, doing any and everything to get it. You know, I wasn't boosting out no stores and shoplifting bills and shit. You know, people know me for that in these later times from being down south with an addiction and all that kind of crap right there. But I ain't always did that. I was that nigga that'd take your stuff, man, lay you straight down. Gun or no gun. It didn't matter. I always felt like I was Hercules. And I don't want to raise my children and be into those, and I'm into those type of things right there. I learned a lot of lessons, man. No matter how much you change, you're going to always remember for the things that you used to do. It don't matter how much I change in life. It's going to always be people out there that don't trust me. It's going to always be people out there that don't want for me to have anything. It's going to always be people out there that's going to always talk about the things that I used to do and don't never push forward and talk about the good thing that I do today. I motivate myself. Life is good, man. God is good. See, the Christian people say God is good. And as a Muslim, we just say Allahu Akbar. That means God is the greatest. So great is better than good. You know, I feel like God is greater than everything. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be sitting on this rocking chair right now, making me any type of video or expressing myself in any kind of way. You know, this right here, this like therapy for me. I've been stuck in this yard right here on my porch at my crib for almost 2.5 years. Ever since I got out of, I was locked up and I came home. And I've been right here. A lot of people say the only reason why I'm right here because I don't got no car. If I had a car, I'd be out there doing it. You know, a lot of people plan out and map out my motherfucking life. And they know what I'm going to do in my life more than me. It trips me out. You know, one of my cousins, man, real nigga, he told me straight up, everybody ain't rooting for you, Bilal. You know what I'm saying? I take heed to what cuz tell me because he ain't never told me nothing wrong. Never. The main people who my relatives or whatever was saying, don't be around them. Them some bad people. Or don't go around that guy. They ain't no good. Those is the main people today that's encouraging me and telling me how proud they is of a brother, man, for putting his family first and for doing the right thing out here. These brothers is out here encouraging me. And the relatives that were telling me not be around them is the main ones, the ones trying to tear me the fuck down. Now that's facts. But I can expect that because I'm a man of the word. And I read. Joseph been through the same thing. In the Arabic, we call him Yusuf, alayhi salam. His family snaked him right out the gate, throwed him in the well, wanted to kill him, all that out of jealousy. And that to be the same thing within families, man. A lot of people jealous because my grandma favored me. My grandma loved me to death. More than all her grands and her children. My grandma loved me that much. But I never was the arrogant one to rub it in anyone's faces. I always accepted less. When people was getting Audis and Beamers and all that, I got a Grand Marquis. When everybody claimed this house right here, I just slept in the smallest room. I never even claimed the house. I ain't know I was going to have it. You see what I'm saying? So here it is, a brother like me that had been locked up all his life, all the juvenile, everything, sisters, don't even know me like that, been homeless shelters, all that, messed up out here, on drugs real bad, all that. And all in the end, man, look at God. I got property and everything, man. Beautiful family. I have no reason to be in the streets. So it ain't because I don't have a car that I'm not in the streets. It's because I got sense that I'm not in the street. It's because I love my family that I'm not in the street. It's because I love my wife that I'm not in the street. It's because I love me that I'm not in the street. It's because I'm an Edwards and we hold this shit down. Assalamu alaikum.